Patriots, Panthers on EA Sports. We welcome you to Charlotte, North Carolina for today's game. I don't know which team has the better tight end, but I do know that could very well be the difference in this game today.
Well, if you care who you take, I'll take the other one because they're both that good. They can do it all. As I say, you hear me say it every once in a while.
This game has officially begun. And Amendola's got it. Able to move past the 20 and brought down at the 23. The Patriots at the line of scrimmage, split backfield.
When you see linebackers moving like this, they're trying to confuse the offensive line.
Hauls it in deep down the middle.
On that long throw by Tom Brady that time, it just shows you how good his mechanics are. He got himself in terrific position. He rips that ball, comes through it, and puts it right on the target.
At the 45-yard line. The Panthers go with the dime formation here on defense. First down at the 45. Brady to Amendola. Coleman's in on the tackle.
The drag route is a huge part of every offense now in the NFL. It's where the receiver starts on one side of the football, goes across the field, looking for those spots where he can catch it, and the quarterback that time threw it at the right time, right on target. Good yardage, just short of the first down.
After that grab, it's now second down and 2. Two tight ends on the field here. Brady's going to take the snap from the shotgun. Chandler's got the catch and the first. First down, about 3.5 minutes to go here in the first. The Patriots take it from the 33. And it's on target to Danny Amendola. He is one of the biggest running backs in the league, LeGarrette Blount.
And he runs like it. I mean, that's the perfect name for him, Blount, because he just goes in there and runs into a pile. Next thing you know, it's 2nd and 6.
Ball is out. Recovery by the offense. Edelman is tackled down.
One thing coaches hate when their offense is on the field is fumbling the football. Because a lot of times, it's just bad fundamentals. But they're lucky this time. They have the fumble. They're able to get on top of it.
A lucky break to make the recovery, but still, it's third down. The Patriots come out with a split backfield. Brady from the gun. And it's swatted away.
When you're in a situation like this, it's third and long, what do you think the defense is going to guard against? Long pass down the field. That's right. So it's very obvious. And that time, nobody's open down the field, so the pass goes incomplete.
No return. The ball's coming out to the 20. First down at the 20. Hightower takes him down.
Outside linebackers in the NFL, they are such tremendous athletes. They can do everything. How about that play that time? Good move, good speed, gets to the quarterback and gets a sack.
The receiver on the screen. And that's a gain of 10.
What a nice job on the catch this time and breaking the tackle and getting those extra yards. When you make plays like that, if I was the quarterback, I'd give you a few more chances with the football.
Third down on the way. Newton in shotgun formation. Almost intercepted.
The Panthers don't have a lot of options on third and long situations. The pass goes incomplete, and the defense did a good job of staying back there and not giving up the deep throw.
Amendola's got it on the return. Picks up 8 here. The Patriots heading back out there on offense, hoping to improve on their last possession, which ended rather quickly with a punt.
Yeah, I think what they got to do, they got to come out and be a little more creative, get the defense off guard, make them think over there. That was too generic what they did on the offensive side. If you want to score, show some ingenuity.
The Patriots step up to the line, employing now their jumbo package. Almost made the catch, but the collision jarred it loose. Star Lotulelei brings this team unbelievable energy.
Well, he's a defensive lineman where you just can't look at his stats because they lie. His numbers might not be big, but his presence is felt on the field.
Charles Johnson gets to him for the sack.
Well, you're on the offensive side. My gosh, you know they're going to blitz. So what do? You either throw the football really quick or you have your tight end and running backs help pick up those blitzers so the quarterback has time to throw it.
3rd and 16 here after the sack. This should be the last play of the quarter. Brady is in the shotgun. And this will be incomplete. It'll be a 3-and-out. And so now they'll bring out Allen to punt. Again, will try his return. They'll mark him at the 34. And a run back of about 13. The Panthers offense is on the field, hoping to erase the memory of their last drive, which was completely unproductive, a quick 3-and-out.
Yeah, it was. I don't know if they can erase this defense. This defense is pretty good. We saw that in the last drive, and they got good players, and they're pretty excited, so this is going to be tough on the offense.
Stewart's met after a gain of 8.
Nice run over a period of time. It's going to wear that defense out. There's no doubt about it. Nice job by the offensive line.
Cam Newton takes it from the shotgun. And it's knocked down.
Incompletion by the quarterback that time. It was good, tight, man-to-man coverage.
Third down now. Cam Newton takes a look now from under center. The Patriots lined up in the nickel. Got hit on release. I'll tell you what, it hasn't taken too long for both of these defenses to assert themselves. This already has the look of a game that's going to wind up being won in the trenches.
Well, we found out talking to both of these teams during the week, they're sick of all this offense in the NFL. Man, they wanted to come out and make a statement, and both teams have done that so far.
Amendola from the 13. He's brought down at the 23-yard line. That return's good for about 10. The Patriots offense failed to muster a single first down the last time they had it. Let's see if their offense this time can create a few sparks.
Well, you know, the coaches were upset at them when they went to the sideline, so the sense of urgency is there. You should be fired up, and I expect a better drive this time.
First down at the 23. Throws the pass.
Quarterbacks love to see a receiver have this type of play. Even though he doesn't make the catch, the effort is outstanding, and he's given everything he has to make that catch.
Second and 10. Look at that concentration as he makes the grab. This is third down. The Panthers with a nickel look here on defense. Blunt. The ball is fumbled. And Kuechly in on the tackle. What a lucky break this time. They fumble, but they recover it and maintain possession.
NFL teams, the offense, every single day they work with anybody that's going to handle the football. How to hold it, he didn't do a good job that time. That's why he fumbled.
The offense is going to stay on the field now for this 4th and 7. The Patriots snap it at the 26. It's caught by Blunt. Brought down at the 38. The Panthers defense has to be demoralized by that 4th down conversion allowed.
I think anytime on the defensive side when you give up a 4th down conversion, it is heartbreaking, and it has to be heartbreaking for the defense right now.
Brady's completion percentage, 60% on the day. Breaks at the tackle, fights through that hit.
You got to be big, strong, you got to be tough, and we saw all those qualities that time in that run. Look at the broken tackles.
They went with the ground game on first down, bringing up second. And we've reached the 2-minute warning. The Patriots will take the snap from the 45. And they advance the ball onto the other side of the field.
If you're running back and you want more carries, do things like this. Read the defense right, read the blocking, and pick up first downs. That's a really good job by the running back.
They're able to move the chains after that last run. Double tight end formation. Tom Brady unleashed, intercepted.
That was an awesome job by the defense. They just read the quarterback's eyes. They got in position, and they made the interception.
The Panthers offense is in a rut, but I guess you could say that's been the story for both sides here late in the first half.
Wow, that's an understatement. This has just been awful football. It's been boring. It's tough to watch. How do you have a score this late in the game, 0-0? Man, that's all I can say.
Makes the catch.
Nice job that time by the runner. Gets out of bounds after the play. You got under 2 minutes, and you need to stop the clock, so he gets it done.
Second down and 10. And that's a safety.
When you're a quarterback, it's all about thinking on the field. And when you're not thinking, you're going to make mistakes. And when you drop in the end zone, you've got to get rid of the football quickly. He did not. He is sacked for the safety.
And Amendola's going to take this one from the 22. And they tackle him down at the 37-yard line. That return's good for about 15. The Patriots were moving the football the last time they had it, only to give the football away on the pick. Let's see how they do it this time.
Yeah, you know, that's a tough situation for the offense. You get a little confidence and you're moving the football, and then the turnover just changes everything. So you got to find a way to get your confidence going again.
Toss to the outside. And that's Tillman in on the stop.
Well, you can't knock them all down, and sometimes the running back has just got to break a tackle. Good job that time.
Second down following the run. The Patriots break huddle and show a jumbo look. Here's the handoff to LeGarrette Blount. Tackle's made, and the first down is picked up. The Patriots call a timeout, their first.
The ball is spotted at the 49.
Now 1st and 10. Looking long, and it falls incomplete.
Not many guys can throw the football that high and that far. That time we saw the tremendous arm strength by the quarterback, but he overthrows the receiver just by a few yards.
Second down after the incompletion. They bring in the extra tight end. And Jared Allen is in on the sack.
That's an excellent job by the defense. Just gets quick penetration in there, hits the quarterback, and gets the sack. That clock keeps moving. What a job by the defense in this situation.
The Patriots take it from the 43. Surveys. My goodness, what a hit. And the ball falls incomplete.
Well, the guys know if they make a big hit and everybody goes ooh and ah, they'll be on the highlight reel. That's why a lot of these players play so fast and play a little out of control.
And a touchback. The Panthers cannot feel good about giving up that safety the last time out.
That one hurts an awful lot, Phil, because they just got overbeat.
Man, were they impressive, just overpowering the offense and getting that safety.
I've always felt that a safety should be worth more than 2 points. What do you think?
Well, you always are trying to make up new rules. I like the rules the way they are.
Quarters formation here for the defense. First down at the 20. Cam Newton unleashes a long pass. Oh, it almost picked off that time. Well, they go for the bomb, but the defensive backfield was not fooled.
Yeah, they were all over at that time, and that was like shadow defense. Wherever the receiver was going, the defense was right next to him. Great job.
After the incomplete pass, it brings up second down. Looking to go down the field here, and it's incomplete. That'll do it for the first half. We'll be sending you to Larry Ridley back in our studios as we continue with the NFL on EA Sports. With this kick, the second half is underway. Whitaker on the return. And the tackle's made right around the 26-yard line. The Panthers talk things over at the intermission, and I'm sure one of the first orders of business was to try to figure out a way to get this offense going, Phil.
Absolutely. That's what you want to do, and I think you do that by play call. So the coach, they have many plays that we call drive starters. Catch the defense by surprise. They need to call one of those right here and right now to get this offense going.
First down at the 26. Did not get both feet down. The Panthers snap it up at the 26. Got drilled as he throws it.
Well, I think it's important for the defense. Anytime it's a third and long situation for the offense, to know where those first down markers are, give a little ground, and make sure you're able to come up and make the tackle short of the first down marker.
Newton has everybody split out wide for this snap. Incomplete, almost going in the other direction. Just out of the half, and that drive can't be what the staff discussed at the break. The defense will need to rise up now to keep them in this game.
Well, the one thing we can say, the offense has been consistent. They have been stinking it up all day long, and that was another example. That was a terrible drive by the offense.
Amendola is going to look for space now. That return's good for about 8. The Patriots come out to open up the second half, and they were hitting on all cylinders in the first half, Phil.
Yeah, be smart here in the second half, Jim. When you start out, just find out what the defense is thinking, and once you get a feeling about what they're going to do, then you start taking some chances.
First down at the 42. Looking middle that time, and it's incomplete.
That incompletion by the quarterback, hey, I give the quarterback no fault. That was just tremendous coverage by the secondary player. He's in position and able to make the football be incomplete. The quarterback, he's changing the play with the wide receiver with those hand signals.
Incomplete. The hit jarred the ball loose.
Great situation to be in for the defense right here. It's third long, and even though their team is losing the game, you could get after the quarterback and hope you can find a way to force a turnover.
After the incomplete pass, it's third down. The Panthers with 2 extra defensive backs in the dime. Snap back to Brady from the gun. And intercepted. Phil, how about this defense? Getting the memo at halftime and getting the takeaway.
Yeah, it was a good job. What a pick. I like that. And the coaching staff, it's just awesome to see when you make some changes at halftime and the players come out right away and take advantage of that coaching.
The Panthers will take the snap from the 40. Dan picks up about 3.
Good coaching on the defensive side. Everybody stays at home. They stay in their gap, and they hold that run to a short gain.
The Panthers take it from the 43. Stewart's out there to receive the screen pass. On the way, third down. The Panthers need to get to the 50 for a first down. From the gun, Newton. Phil, how about a little imagination with this offensive play calling as they continue to get stopped time and time again on third down?
I'm surprised the head coach hasn't yelled at the offensive coordinator during this game, because no imagination, like you said, and that's one of the big reasons why they are having no success.
Amendola from the 22. That's a gain of 7. The Patriots' last possession ended somewhat painfully with an interception. You wonder if they're going to try to compensate for that mistake on this drive, Phil.
Well, sometimes when you have a mistake on the offensive side, it does make you get more conservative. But let's look at it from the defensive side. It was just a tremendous play. So sometimes in the NFL, that's going to happen where the defensive player is just better than the offensive player.
I know you had a lot of experience at this, but after you threw an interception, what was it like coming back out on the field the next time?
Well, I tell you, I tell all my teammates to be alert. You might have to tackle again, because I'm going to keep firing it down the field.
The Panthers defense brings in an extra member of the secondary. They'll go nickel. Halfway through the third quarter. And it's batted down. The Patriots have really not looked great passing the football, but you wouldn't be able to tell it looking at the scoreboard. Brady's been silenced, but the rest of the team has rallied.
Well, believe it or not, sometimes an offensive coordinator, they have to keep it away from the quarterback. And what I mean by that, don't put the game in his hands. Keep running it, and if you do let him throw it, make sure it's an easy throw.
2nd and 10. And Amendola comes up with the catch. Third down. The Patriots line up. First down marker right at the 47-yard line. Brady connects with Gronkowski.
This is called managing the football game as a head coach. What are you doing here? You got to lead. It's close. It's 4th down. It's short yardage. You're near midfield. Don't do it. Punt the football away. And if the other team's going to go ahead, make them drive the length of the field.
The Patriots believe they can pick up the first in this short yardage situation and keep the offense on the field. The Patriots come out in a jumbo set. And here's a sneak by Brady.
That's what you want to do. Get a first down while you're on top and keep that clock moving and just controlling the football game. Good job by the offense managing things so far here today.
This next play coming from the 47-yard line. First down at the 47. Ball is out. They recover their own fumble. And he'll officially touch the player, the down player right there.
Nice job by the offense that time. Even though they fumbled the football, quick enough and smart enough to get on it right away.
After nearly turning it over, it's 2nd down. Brady's going to take it from the gun. And it's swatted away.
When you're in a situation like this, it's 3rd and real long, don't take a chance. Be careful and get off the field.
It's 3rd down coming up. Brady's back in shotgun formation. Pass is intercepted. Mason's the one who brings him to the ground. Phil, this defense has been making plays all season long, and today they do it at the right time. Late 3rd quarter in a close game with the interception.
Well, once again, they have set up the offense, and let's see if the offense can finally come through and take advantage of that turnover or that tremendous interception by the defensive player.
He's picked off again. Tackles made. We're about to get the final quarter started here, partner. And this defensive battle has the feel of a game potentially headed to overtime.
Oh, absolutely. This game is so tight and the scoring is so hard to come by that I would not be shocked at all to see it go into overtime. But, hey, still a ways to go. Can both of these teams continue to play this way and not make that big mistake?
The final quarter underway now with this snap. And they take him down.
Quarterback was not alert that time. The corner comes on the blitz, gets to the quarterback, and takes him down.
Screen underneath, but can't find the mark that time as the pass goes incomplete. Now looking at 3rd down. Lewis is in the backfield. Single back set. Downfield. The defender able to knock it away.
Your football team is losing. All the pressure's on the defensive side. They come through. They get it done. Now it's 4th down for the offense.
Again, we'll try and return this one. The tackle is made at the 40-yard line. And a run back of about 10. The Panthers will try to wake up their offense in the late going, as so far points have been at a premium today.
They have, and you know what? I don't like their chances of this offense just all of a sudden finding its way. I would be very careful with how I try to make plays in a situation like this.
The Panthers will take the snap from the 40. Now slashing to the right side, looking for room. Stewart's tackled down at the 39.
That was a good idea that time by the offensive coordinator. Trying to go with the run game here in the 4th quarter when they're only down 1 score. Defense was ready and stops it for a short gain.
That last running play was good for only a yard, so it's 2nd down and 9. It's a 2 tight end formation. Didn't get his feet down.
Well, the quarterback that time tried to squeeze it into tight coverage, but no can do. The coverage is too good, and the football falls incomplete.
It'll be 3rd down. Newton set in the pistol. And he's going to be dropped. And that's a 3 and out for the offense. And it'll be Nortman back to punt. Chung's got it now. Excellent coverage on the punt, and they are able to limit that return. The Patriots find themselves in a very close game in the final quarter, with this game really being all about defense to this point.
Yeah, you know, it has been different. I know both offenses are going to be disappointed in their performances, and the offensive coaches have just not been aggressive enough, in my opinion, calling those plays out here today.
Tosses the football. Has the first down and a whole lot more. He's now over 50 yards rushing on the day.
That's awesome. Every time you pick up a first down, what does that do? It shortens the game and also keeps your defense on the sideline, and they get rested up and ready for their turn. But you got a lead here. It's a small one in the second half. Keep getting those first downs.
Here they come back to the line after picking up over 20 yards on that last play. And the QB is hit and dropped by Short.
Defensive tackles, we always think of them as run stoppers. How about this that time? He does a great job, gets in there and sacks the quarterback.
Second down coming up. The defense needs a big stop here in order to give the offense a chance as we're running low on time in this one. It's intercepted. He's brought down. Not much time left in this one, and it's now or never time for this offense. And they're coming onto the field off the interception.
Yeah, I think the situation just makes them play a certain way. You get late in the game and you're losing. You got to be aggressive and take chances. I believe they will do that.
What a place to start for the offense. This is a time when the quarterback has to manage the clock, has to be very careful, trailing, needing points to get back into this one. hit the 2-minute warning in the second half. Every play is huge now. Second down on the way. This game is closing in on a finish, and the defense can make one play and basically end the game. Trailing. Every third down so big at this point. For this play, they'll go with 2 tight ends. They run the counter play. This will be a field goal try for good no. And now they call the quick timeout. This will be a 42-yard field goal try. No doubt about it. Put 3 on the board. They were thinking touchdown that entire drive, but in the end, they have to go field goal. They convert here in the closing stages.
Well, I'm sure they would have loved to kick that field goal as time expired, but that's not the case. Good job of moving the football down the field, getting that field goal to put them ahead, and now the defense, go out there and do your job.
Away from the ball, there's a flag down on the field. The Patriots will walk to the line. They've used up their timeouts at this point. Now on first down, every snap crucial the rest of the way. Brady's got it in the gun. Brady finds Gronkowski. 3rd catch today so far.
There are so many players now in the NFL that are good. How about this tight end? He has got so much talent. That time he hauls in the pass, it just makes it look so easy.
Brady's completion percentage, 40% on the day. The Patriots have it at the 39. It's Amendola. That's a gain of 10.
You got to be agile when you make these kind of catches, running these short drag routes across the field. That time we saw the agility of the receiver. Nice catch. I think what you find out about your offensive linemen, what kind of shape they're in. It's late in the game. You have no timeouts. You got to go to this hurry-up offense. Let's see if they can make it work.
Second down, late in the 4th quarter. The Patriots line up, split backfield. The Patriots have it at the 29. LaFell comes away with the reception.
There's nothing the defense can do. When you talk about a receiver like these guys out there now, and this one in particular, the double coverage, they're still able to go in between the defenders, rise up, and make the catch.
They're back at the line after that catch for a first down. Ball is out, and the recovery is made by the defense. Bulmer's there that time for the tackle. The Panthers come up with a massive play as this defense gets... Real tough starting spot here for the offense.